Journal entry, 16th of July 2009. We are now into day 6 of our Egyptian adventure. It's been a while since my last entry. The past few days have been hectic and it's so nice to be finally on the water. Until now, our main methods of transportation have been either by donkey and cart or by bus and car. We are starting to get a good feel for the country though, which is brimming with diverse culture and history. And the difference between the major cities is immense. Cairo was insanely busy and unlike any other city we have seen. In comparison, Luxor was like stepping back in time, and Aswan even more so. It appears the further we travel south, the more isolated and rural the country becomes. The main highlights have been the Great Pyramids of Giza and the temples of both Luxor and Karnak. The Natural History Museum in Cairo with the Tutankhamun and mummification exhibits were also interesting. Today we started looking at more remote temples, starting with the Philae Temple on the island of Agakai, which is situated on Lake Nasser in Nubia, just north of Aswan. One interesting fact about the temple, which he didn't know, is that it had been relocated and was originally built on the island of Philae, which is close to central Aswan. A low dam at Aswan was constructed in 1902 to regulate the Nile, and although beneficial to agriculture and day-to-day life, this resulted in the island flooding for much of the year. Architects attempted to strengthen the structure, but the temple began to suffer from erosion, with many of the lower bricks completely encrusted with silt from the Nile. By the 1960s, the UNESCO decided that the temple should be relocated so it could be preserved for future generations. And by the end of the 1970s, it was completely reassembled and now lies on the island of Agakai, which we see today.